Hello everybody, today I'm going to show you my goldhawk batten. Okay, so I did have a video of this actually, but it's that video was pretty old. So that video was shot way before my room got renovated. Okay, but I thought I might as well make an updated video just to show you that this batten has changed over the years. Okay, and that's the same with the other battens that I have. So this is a batten that I painted gold, okay, and I call it the Goldhawk. Okay, now this batten here is actually made by Thorn. Okay, that's the company that make it. Okay, so this batten here I've had probably 6 or so years. Okay, and it's I've used this batten for camping. Okay, and I've used it for light shows. Okay, and I use it basically for anything really. So we're going to take a look at it. Okay, and we're going to fire it up and tell you see how it holds up here in 2020s during this apocalyptic times. Okay, so this is the Goldhawk made by Thorn. Okay, that's the company who's making it. I do also have a Super Goldhawk, which is the same, but it's a bit different. I have a White Hawk, which is a double version. Okay, so we'll take a look at this and see what we've done. Okay, now you might remember in probably the older video, I actually used to write the letters on. You can probably still see them through there, but now I just print things out and just put them on. Okay, so there's this batten here you can use an F36 T8 tube or an 18 watt LED. Okay, so this batten here is for T8 tubes only. You can't use T12 in it because the lamp holders are too small. As with a super batten, the lamp holders are bigger, so you can put T12 in it. Okay, but with the standard one you can't. Okay, and it says Goldhawk on the side. Alright, so it gets its name because it's gold. Okay, now this is not real gold, okay? It's not, it's metallic gold paint. This is not real gold, because if it was real gold, this batten would probably weigh a ton. Okay, and it'll probably be worth a lot, but it's not. It's imitation gold. Okay. Now the batten here, I used to have a cord that was permanently attached to the batten. It was on this end. Okay, on this end you can probably see where the cord used to go in this hole here. Okay, but I got rid of that and went to removable cords, like this. Okay, so this is a computer cord, okay, and it takes this until I found it I could actually purchase these ports. Okay, so I put this on here just because it's more convenient. Okay, because all my DJ lights use this fitting. Okay, having one cord for everything is just more convenient. Okay, so I'll plug that back in. All right, it does have a switch on it. This switch turns the tube on and off. Okay, I need to clean it up. It's getting a bit filthy, obviously. So the lamp holders are these rectangular square shaped lamp holders. I do have spares for this as well. I managed to get a couple of spares. Okay, my old earth and old water element batten were actually battens like this. Okay, I did also get a spare plate for it too. Okay, because when I got those Davis battens, the old battens I stripped down for parts. Okay, so the plate is held on by 2 screws. Okay, one here and one on the other end. Now this has a knockout here for in case if it were a double, you would have another starter here. Okay, but since it's only a single, that knockout is covered up. Okay, so this is the starter receptacle in there, if you can see it there. All right, so on this side of the batten, there is nothing. There used to be cable holders on here for when we had the fixed cord, but those have all since been removed. Okay, so there's no cable holders anymore. Okay, I'll show you the bottom. Here's the bottom of the batten. Okay, it's got these rings on here. That was for hanging, so I could hang it. I do plan on actually replacing these with something else. Okay, we also have these feet on here. They're just to stabilize it so it doesn't wobble around. Okay, and we do also have holes on the back here as well. You can probably see in there. You can probably see the mains lead in there. Okay, so let's stand this up. Alright, now this one here, the plate is bored through, unlike the Davis battens where you actually have to take the plate off to change the starter. This one is bored through. So this is a cool batten. Okay, now Thorn don't make this design anymore. It's been discontinued because of the newer design. Like my batten right here, this is the new model. Okay, so this is the old model. Okay, so we'll fire it up. We're going to fire it up with 2 different types of tubes. We're going to put in an F36 T8 fluorescent and an LED. Okay, so we'll start off with the classic fluorescent. So we need to put in a fluorescent starter, which this is right here. So we just basically put it into the receptacle and we turn it in. All right, now we'll put our tube in. Okay, just line it up on both ends, like so. Okay, and this end here, and we just give it a twist. All right, now we'll turn it on. Here we go. See if we can get some blinkage out of it. Oh. There we go. Yeah, it's a bit finicky apparently. I need to get that fixed. But that's F36T8 fluorescent. We didn't get much blinkage out of it. Okay. So that's the F36T8 fluorescent. The tube is a Compton. This is the stamping. I'll turn it off so you can see it. It's a Compton tube. Okay. F36T8. I've had this tube for a while. Okay, I actually have coloured F36T8 tubes. I actually used to use them before I went to the LED coloured ones. I'll turn it on again, see if we can get some blinkage out of it. Oh, nice end glow there. Let's take a look at that again. Take a look at the end there. Oh. Okay. Let's get a view of it here. There we go, I got some blinkage that time. Probably doesn't blink when it's cold, but yeah, we got getting some blinkage out of that. So that's F36T8 fluorescent, a classic, ain't it? Okay, or it was the high-tech lamps of the day before we went to LEDs, okay, like this. Okay, but this was basically what I was using in my lights back in the old days, but now I use LEDs a lot compared to this because this is just old technology, but it's still a good collector's item. Okay, so now we'll take this out. And now we'll put in the LED tube. Okay, so we'll take this out. Take out this, because we need to put in a different starter for the LED. Which we need to put in one of these LED tube starters. Okay, so pop this in. Okay, and we take our tube. And once again, it goes in the exact same way. Okay, now one of the ends on this tube is a dummy end. Okay, and this end here is where all the power comes in. This is a type A LED, okay, is what it's called. All right, so we got that in. Okay, now this one's made by SAL, as you can see. Now this ain't gonna blink because it's LED, it's just gonna turn on straight away. And there we go. Now that's LED, okay, this is neutral white. And this is basically the replacement for the fluorescent, okay? And that's actually a lot brighter than the fluorescent too, so that's why LED is a lot more better technology today. Okay, so with this I can use LED or fluorescent. I could also fire up the coloured tubes that I've got for the element battens in it as well. Okay. In fact, we might as well do that. I've got a Scott some over here. Okay, I bought some extras. So what colour shall we fire up? This one here is a red. Okay, so that's red. Blue and green and yellow. So we've got one of each colour. So maybe it's almost nearly spring, so maybe or maybe since it's still winter, let's fire up the blue. So this is the blue. Okay, now SAL don't have coloured LED tubes. Okay, it would be nice if they did, but they don't. Okay, so we'll switch this off. Okay, now we can use the same starter because it's the same type A tube. Okay, now this one's a Vibe tube, so Vibe. Okay. So this is basically, I bought these mainly for the element battens. So let's fire this up. Okay, so there we go. We've got some blue. Okay. So some mood. Blue in the mood. Okay, it looks nice in this, don't it? Blue. Yeah, that's good. That's a winter colour basically because it does get cold. Okay, and today is the last day of winter tomorrow as well. So spring will be starting tomorrow. Okay, so that's cool. Okay. Okay, that makes this batten look so cool. Okay, when you fire up something like that into it, Okay, now no blinking because it's LED. All right, so that is my Thorn lighting single 1.2 meter goldhawk batten. Hope you enjoyed, and that'll be it.